Hello, sir. Thank you for joining us at AhvalTV. We are very much glad to have you here.
The pleasure.
Uh, I would like to go right into my first question. Just yesterday, from Pentagon and U.S. Secretary of State Tillerson kind of made of a U-turn a little bit, and they said that they're not going to create this 30,000 border force, but they're going to continue training Syrian Kurdish forces. What do you make of this?
Well, it seems to be an effort to appease Turkey without really changing anything. This is sort of a rebranding effort. The policy of remaining in northern Syria is clear, helping the Kurds to remain independent from Syria, from Damascus, and helping to arm them so that they can't be overrun. This, producing what is, in all intents and purposes, a Kurdish-run statelet in the north of Syria, and that's what's annoying Turkey. And I don't think that changing the name or the numbers is going to really make a difference.
So the hot topic right now in the region, Turkey is getting ready to attack, either make an incursion into Afrin or invaded one way or another Turkey, as the President Erdogan has been telling us, getting ready to make this big operation. Do you see this scenario likely?
I don't really. I mean, I can't see what Turkey will accomplish by this. Yes, it will stir up a hornet's nest. It will upset the Kurds. But ultimately, America is not involved in Afrin. It won't change America's course of arming Kurds in northern Syria. Afrin is an independent canton separated from the rest of the Kurdish territory. It will cause a lot more refugees, many of whom may flee into Turkey, some of whom will flee into Turkey. And it will tax the Arab allies of Turkey, because Turkey's ambition is to use the troops that it's been training in northern Syria to invade the Kurds, so that Turkey won't have to do the heavy lifting, but other Arab troops will. And it'll cause an increased war between Arabs and Kurds in Syria. And ultimately, this is going to weaken Turkey's position, it seems to me, and rather than strengthen it. It will alienate the United States. It'll play into the hands of Bashar al-Assad, and it'll make a mess for Turkey.
So why do you think Erdogan has been wanting to intervene in Afrin?
I think he's doing it to get America's attention. And he has gotten America's attention to a certain degree. America, and we saw Tillerson say, I'm not creating this border force. And now negotiations will have to begin between Turkey and the United States, I presume, over what kind of force, how much arming. At least it allows Turkey to negotiate to a degree with the United States, and to allow the United States to see that Turkey is serious about feeling stabbed in the back. Now, how much the United States is willing to bend to Turkey's interests, that's the real question, and I can't answer that at this point, although it seems that the United States is not bending a great deal.
And my final question, in your latest post, you were talking about how nobody in DC viewing Turkey as an ally. Lots of people are angry on your post on Syria comment. Can you a little bit expand on that? Why do you think, you talked a little bit in your post, but I just want you to tell our viewers, why do you think so many people are angry at Mr. Erdogan in DC?
Well, if we go back to the beginning of President Obama's administration, Erdogan was his favorite partner, and they spoke on the phone more than any other two leaders with the United States. And increasingly, that has stopped. The United States is not looking to Turkey as a major partner. In fact, the United States has lost confidence in Turkey as Erdogan has become increasingly dictatorial, put journalists in prison, scared academics, and cracked down, become more erratic, conspiracy theories all over the place in the newspapers, accusing the United States of engaging in this coup d'etat. I think that increasingly, people in the State Department and in Washington don't look at Turkey as a real partner anymore. They don't trust it. They see Turkey as a problem. Erdogan, of course, has threatened to move closer to Russia in order to respond to this pro-Kurdish policy the United States is pursuing. But it hasn't caused the United States to change course. The United States really does seem to be switching. It's real important alliance from Turkey to the Kurds in northern Syria. And that's, you know, many people in Washington say, no, it won't do it. It's going to abandon it. It's going to change course in a few years because this is stupid. There is nothing in northern Syria for America to hang its hat on. The place is dysfunctional. It's broken down. It's poor. It's been destroyed by war. America's not going to rebuild it into a viable nation state that can replace Turkey. On the other hand, it's very unclear to see how the United States and Turkey are going to rebuild their relationship on a foundation of trust when Istanbul is moving in a direction that clearly alienates everybody in Washington. More attacks on Israel, more attacks on US, you know, moving away from the foundation stones of the Western Turkish alliance, which are secularism, liberalism, democracy, being a partner in security for the Middle East.
And getting close to Mr. Putin.
And getting closer and closer to Russia, indeed.
Okay. Sir, thank you so much for your time. Very much appreciate your time, and we'll broadcast this very soon.
It's a pleasure. Very good. Good to talk with you.